Hi and welcome back to my channel, Look 10 Years Younger. Today we're talking about DPL or Dynamic Pulsed Light. You may have heard of IPL, it's a more advanced form of that. It actually combines IPL and laser in order to penetrate the skin an inch or two to treat specific signs of aging like pigmentation, fine lines of wrinkles and redness. Just like laser, HIFU or radio frequency, it's controlled skin damage with the aim of getting your skin to rejuvenate itself and build new collagen. This is the JOVS Photo Rejuvenation device. It has a 90-day money-back guarantee. This device has 3 different functions. It can brighten your skin. It can get rid of age-related redness. It can also get rid of pigmentation, age spots, brown spots or freckles. It very accurately targets and removes damaged or pigmented skin cells by heating them, which breaks them down, and then they get naturally replaced by healthy new cells. So how does it work with very specific concerns? Well, first of all, with age spots, the beams of light destroy the pigment on the surface of the skin and then it's replaced by new skin cells. With fine lines and wrinkles, the light waves are supposed to remove the damaged cells around the lines and wrinkles, which provokes a natural healing response from our body, which is collagen production. And with dull skin, again, the collagen production will make your skin look youthful. This is not suitable if you have a suntan or if you sunbathe, if you've got any light sensitivity or you're on any medication. Always read the instructions, and if you're unsure, check with your doctor. This is not medical advice, this is just a review. So these are my own views. I'm not sponsored, but I have to let you know that I did not pay for this device. They sent it to me for free. So the device comes in this really cool, I don't know whether it's real leather or faux leather box, really nice and sturdy. The moment you take it out of the box, it feels heavy, it feels solid, it feels like a really quality device. I like the gold, I like the branding. You can tell it's a really good professional device. It comes with the adapter, which has nice branding as well. You have different plugs for whichever country you're in. You also get the protective glasses. Before you actually use this the first time, you need to do a patch test on the inside of your arm. Then you'd wait 24 hours. If you have no reaction, then you're good to go. It has 3 intensities, and the first one is the brightening mode. So they advise you start with the lowest one, the brightening mode, and that's generally for photo rejuvenation of the face. Then you've got the medium intensity, which is redness reduction, and then the strongest one is whitening mode, which is high intensity, and that's to remove age spots and brown spots and pigmentation. I've only done the brightening mode, the lowest one. I don't actually have any age spots, so I'm just using this for general rejuvenation. So I'm just going to read through the instructions. So you turn the device on, the power button's here on the right hand side, just hold that down. As I mentioned, you've got the 3 modes. You can see here it says brighten. If you want to change to the other modes, you quickly press the power button and it will change, and then it will change again. But I'm going back to the brighten mode because I just want the first option. You have to use the protective glasses here. I look like I'm an extra from the Matrix, don't I? On the other side, you have a little lightning button, and this emits the light. So you hold this over your skin, and the actual outlet here where the light comes out of covers an area of 1.6 centimeters squared. So you want to try to work in quite small sections. If you want to be very technical about it, you could even get a ruler and you could just measure out sections. Your skin has to be clean without any skincare, by the way. So you hold it here, and then I press the button here once. You don't really feel anything. I'd say it's pain-free. And also it has this sapphire cooling, so the edge of this is so cold, it's really refreshing. So after you actually press the button, it feels super cold. So you move along, pressing the button as you go. So it's number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. If you press and hold the lightning button, then you get this little automatic icon here. That means that instead of having to press the button for each flash, it will automatically happen as soon as it touches your skin. So it's slightly quicker. So I'm moving up about 2 centimeters to the next section. Can you see straight away, as soon as it touched my skin, I don't have to press anything. So 2, I'm going to move up slightly, It tells you to stay away from your eyes completely, and as you get near the eye area, then I'm a little bit scared of damaging my eyes. I'm going to completely avoid this area, but I'm going to wear these goggles which I use for my red light treatments because I think they provide more protection than the sunglasses because they completely enclose the area. So I just have to work out where I need to go. I'm going to just hold these. So when you're working on the skin, even down here, even though your eyes are covered, you can still see the flashes through the plastic. So for that reason, because I've not used this type of machine before, I'm completely staying away from the eyes. By the way, I've been using this for a week, and you can use it 2 to 3 times a week. This is the 4th time I've used it. So what I'm doing is focusing on half of my face here, so I'll be able to see the results. So it takes at least a month to be able to see the results because you need to build new collagen, and that takes time. So after you've used this, you don't want to put on any skincare which could potentially irritate your skin. So you've got to be careful what you use. I personally am just not going to use anything. Maybe a bit later on I might put a tiny bit of moisturizer. It's also very important to stay away from eye bags, acne, Adam's apple, any tattoos, and your eyebrows. And like I said, you have to read the instructions. But the good thing about this is that there's no risk of fat loss. So unlike radio frequency, the other amazing thing about this is that it's so much easier to use than all those other devices. As you've just seen, you literally just move it over your face. You don't have to apply any specific lotion or replace any expensive gels or anything like that. It's really quick. It's quite pleasant to use. The only thing you do have to remember is to protect your skin from the sun for 1 week afterwards because it's vulnerable to sun damage. They say you can use this 2 to 3 times a week, and how long would depend what you're going to treat. So I'm only doing half of my face, so it literally just takes 5 to 10 minutes. Depending on your level of skin damage, that would dictate how many treatments you need. But after, for example, 8 to 10 treatments, you would stop and you would take a break. Then you just need to use it a few times a year just to maintain the results. So as I mentioned, you can't use this if you have a suntan. So at the moment we're just going into summer in the UK, so it's probably the worst time to use it. Even though I do use SPF 50, I still do get freckles, and you know, the melanin does come to the surface. I've used this a few times. The results are not going to show for at least a month because you're trying to get your skin to produce new collagen. That's not going to happen in a few days. So I'm going to make an update video in a few months to show you what the effects have been. Also, I want to use this on my mother who has age spots on her hands and on her face. But again, because it's summer here, she does have a suntan, so I need to wait until her suntan has completely faded. So this is probably going to be around the autumn time, and I'm really excited to see how this is going to work on those age spots. If you've got any comments or questions, please put them below. I'll definitely try to answer them. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.